Welcome to this quick little morning yoga routine for mums. So my intention for today's class is that it's something that you can come in and out of, that you can do half of and still get a great benefit from. And I want us to give ourselves permission to just do the best that we can. I know for me, I sometimes fall into this trap of thinking all or nothing. And if I can't do a proper uninterrupted yoga class or a proper workout, I don't do anything at all. And that's crazy because even 5 minutes, even 2 minutes of giving to myself before I give to everyone else helps to center me in my own body and my own thoughts, as opposed to hitting the ground running with already giving everything to everyone else. So I want you to try and carve just a little bit of time in the morning just for you. And this doesn't necessarily mean you have to get up earlier, because I know sleep is precious and it just doesn't always work. But I want you to give yourself permission to, if you need to, pause this video, go and attend to kids, come back, maybe do half in the morning and half in the afternoon. It doesn't really matter when you do it. It's just we're going to set that intention to try and make just this little bit of time for ourselves in the day. And ideally that's in the morning because it sets a nice tone for the day, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. If you enjoy this class and would like to do other postnatal practices for me, I will leave the link below for my online yoga circle, where all of my premium classes are, and I would love to see you over there. But because I know you probably have children calling for you already, let's get straight into this practice without any further talking from me. And we're simply going to start by connecting with our breath. If that's all we do this morning, then we will have already won the day. So I want you to bring your hands on your heart, close down the eyes, and simply notice the inhale and the exhale. Notice your own breath. Notice how your body is feeling today. Maybe you're feeling a little lethargic, maybe a little sore. Maybe you're feeling great. There's no right or wrong. Just simply notice what's going on in your body today. Are there any emotions, any aches and pains, any sensations that you can't quite put your finger on at the moment? Just give them your attention. I want you to breathe deeply into that low belly. So feel that belly filling up. And as you exhale, I want you to notice the shoulders get really heavy. Just starting to let go of some of that stress that we might already be carrying. When you're ready, let's begin our practice by coming to stand in Tadasana at the top of our mat. Bring the feet underneath the hips. We're just going to work through some gentle sun salutations, just getting ourselves into our body this morning, getting a little bit of circulation flowing, and just being within our own being before we start the day. So as you inhale, take the arms tall, stretching up, fingertips towards the sky, pressing the feet firmly into the floor. And then as you exhale, we're just going to forward fold all the way down. Let the body hang, maybe rock it out if that feels nice. And then let yourself rise back up, sweeping the arms all the way up, stretching up tall. And exhale it down, just as we did before. Let the upper body be heavy, gently pressing into the heels. And then inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Let's keep moving this time. So hands come onto the shins as we halfway lift, straighten out through the back, straighten out through the legs. Exhale as you fold, hands to earth. Maybe just step the feet back. We're coming into our down dog. Let's take a moment to pause here. Gently stretching out through the legs. Bending one knee, straightening the other, just being in our body and feeling into whatever is going on for ourselves today. Releasing through the head and neck, gently drawing down with the heels, getting that beautiful hamstring stretch.
And then just gently drawing that left knee in towards the chest and then stepping it back. Inhale, draw the right knee in towards the chest. Step it back. So just building a little bit of heat, increasing circulation, left knee forward. Step it back, that's good. One more of these, right knee forward. Step it back. Step the left leg through this time. Rising the arms up, warrior one. Ground the outer blade of that back foot. Hips are mostly square to the front. If they don't feel great doing that, feel free to let them pop open a little bit. Being mindful in the postpartum period that we've still got relaxing in the body, just being nice and gentle, not forcing ourselves into any particular pose. Connecting with our own strength here in warrior for whatever our day will hold, which with kids is always, which when you've got kids is always an adventure and it always requires a whole lot of inner strength. Let's open it out. Warrior two, reverse your warrior. So just really quickly moving through our warrior poses here, just feeling into the body. Windmilling the hands all the way back down. Lift up that back heel. I want you to step as many steps as you need to come back to your forward fold. And just become heavy here. Let the upper body hang. As you inhale, we rise the body up, stretching up tall. This is called faking it until we make it. Even if we don't have energy, we're going to make our body really big and tell ourselves we have lots of energy until hopefully one day it happens. As you exhale, forward fold that back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. This time, I just want you to step the left foot back. We're coming straight into the warrior one on the opposite side. So outer blade presses down, rise the arms up. Lean into this pose, so bend into the front knee. Keep pressing firmly through the outer blade of that back foot. Shoulders away from the ears. Connecting in with that internal mama strength that I know you have in there. Open it out, warrior two. Reverse. Windmill the hands all the way down, frame that front foot. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Bend through the knees. Pressing down the heels, releasing through the head and neck. Bend through the knees, a little bit more dramatic this time. Lift the hips up high and then exhale the heels down. Bring weight into the hands, bring the knees down towards the mat. Not quite touching though, so we're kind of firing on all cylinders here. Pressing into the hands, pressing into the balls of the feet. You should be able to feel that fire in the body. Notice it, breathe through it. You might need to use this later when your toddler has a tantrum. And then exhale it back. Downward facing dog. When you're ready to look towards the hands, bend the knees, step, walk, or jump if you're feeling it all the way to the top of the mat. Forward fold down, let the body hang. Maybe sway it out if that feels good. And then inhale, let's halfway lift here. Lengthen out through the legs, lengthen out through the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep and rise all the way to the sky. Exhale, let's bring it all the way back down. Inhale, halfway. See if we can get out of our head and just be in our body here. Inhale, step the right leg back. Bring the back knee down. Inhale, rise, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the front foot back. So we have our knees together. Exhale as we come down. Inhale as we rise. Maybe cobra. Exhale all the way back. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look towards the hands, step walk or hop all the way up. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Sweep and rise. Inhale. Exhale all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step the right leg back this time, knee comes down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the front foot back, knees together. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's open up a little bit through the hips here. Take the right leg high, bend the knee, and open out the hip, drawing the left heel down. And then slowly lower the foot down. Left leg to sky, bend the knee, open out through the hip, right heel presses down. See if you can keep drawing down through that left armpit so the chest kind of stays square to the ground. And then lower the leg back down. Bring the knees down. We're going to come all the way down onto our backs. Kind of get the most bang for our buck in today's practice. So we've built a little bit of heat. We're going to do a little bit of a spinal twist. And we're going to go straight into meditation. Because time is so important when you're a mum. And I want you to get the best bits out of this practice. So come on down onto your back. Just hug the knees into the chest. Maybe give a little rock from side to side if that feels good. And then I want you to press the elbows down into the mat. Take the knees over to one side. And then I want you to see if you can gently draw down with that opposite shoulder blade into the mat. You can rest the hands down if that helps. You could take a weight onto that top leg. If you need a little bit more, you could cross the top leg over the bottom leg. So really getting this beautiful spinal twist. This is something that I do every morning now, before I even get out of bed. Just give my spine a gentle stretch, breathing into it. And then gently release. So it's good to press the elbows back in, bring the knees back together, engage through the core. Roll the legs over to the opposite side. And then start to gently work your way into the stretch, shoulder blade down, maybe adding that cross through the legs, extra weight if you need. And see if you can relax into it. I know it feels a bit weird first or second time you do this pose. You kind of feel like you're gripping the body because it feels a bit strange. See if you can relax as much as possible through the spine. Letting all the kinks in the spine and the body unwind. And then when you're ready, slowly bringing the knees back to center. The best and most important part of this entire class is a couple of minutes just to rest and breathe. So close down the eyes. If you've got kids climbing all over you, do your best to ignore them. Maybe you need to feed a baby whilst you lay here, that's fine. You need to take big, full, deep breaths into your body. Maybe you resonate with using an affirmation as you breathe in. I am confident I can handle everything my day holds. I am confident I can handle everything my day holds.
I'm confident I can handle everything my day holds. Let these words wash over you, within you. When you're ready to return, gently wriggle fingers and toes. Take your time coming back. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I just want to say before we finish up today that I see you. I see how hard you're working. I see how much of yourself you give to your babies, to your family. And I just want you to know that that actually doesn't go unnoticed. It might not be said as much as it should be, but I know that the people around you feel it, and your children feel it, and they value it, and your partner does, even if they're not the best at telling you that they do. So from my heart to yours, I am sending you all my love, all my strength, whatever your day holds. Thank you for sharing this practice with me, and thank you for sharing your mothering journey with me as well. I'm here for you. Namaste.